Guys, welcome to Happy to Deliver. My name is Rizwan Awal. I am the co-founder of Happy to Deliver.
And my name is Elvis Mejia. I am the CEO of Happy to Deliver LA.
My name is Nihar Tawati, and I'm also the co-founder of Happy to Deliver.
And my name is Kashif. I am a senior operational manager for Happy to Deliver.
All right, a big round of applause for my man, Kashif. He's just nothing more than the operational director of Happy to Deliver.
I love you for that.
I'll tell you, Happy to Deliver is nothing but a bunch of brothers that got together on crazy moments in their life. Downs, actually, a lot of downs. And the name even came because that's what we want. We want to be happy. And not only that, it's not just good enough for us to be happy to realize. It's a selfish mission. It's important for everyone around us to be happy. It's lonely up top.
What's up?
So 4 brothers got together. When did we meet?
I think at least probably about 10 years ago, maybe.
Yeah. It was, I got fired from a company. I got fired from a job. I was in LA to do a good deed. I got fired.
Yeah.
Right? No one. Employees don't care. Employers don't care. They just want to make money.
it.
Right?
Yeah.
Kashif, when did we meet?
We met about 10 years ago, too.
Also, right?
Absolutely.
And we became friends. We became brothers.
Absolutely.
Nihar, I mean, we go back. What?
2008?
Yeah.
New Brunswick days?
Yeah. And we don't come from a corporate background. We don't. Actually, Nihar does. He comes with, I take that back. He's super corporate. We're gonna get into him in a minute. We're a bunch of brothers that comes from struggle. I would say that's the common thing, and all we want is happiness, not just for us, but the people around us as well. Because I don't think it's good enough. I could speak for Nihar. He's not happy unless everyone around him is happy. You know, and that's how Happy Deliver began, you know. And I could speak about my brother Kashif over here, who just introduced himself as an operational director, but I want to be the first person to tell you that he's going to be a partner, right? So we want to welcome you on board as a partner. You okay with that, Nihar?
Yep.
We've been talking about it for a while. We just didn't know when to bring it up.
It was something in the works for a while.
Yeah. No ringer, no nothing, no like, hey, you know, you're going to get this amount if you do 3 years. That's that corporate America bullshit that I personally hate, right?
Yeah.
We built Happy to Deliver around everything that's wrong with corporate America, you know, society, stupid expectations that gives us anxiety. But what Happy to Deliver really is, again, it's a bunch of brothers that's trying to spread happiness. So I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to tell everyone, my man Elvis over here, who I don't even think come from a corporate background at all, right?
No,
I'm not even
at
certain.
all. No.
And I want him to tell us his experience with Happy to Deliver from when he first began.
Wow. When I first began, I didn't even know what to think of it. But all I knew was that it was a multi-million-dollar idea. And it was during the COVID. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And you kind of made me happy because I honestly, I was like, what am I going to do? Like, I was in the union working construction, but I was like, do I really want to go back to that? And I'm like, no, I got the opportunity to be my own boss, and that's what I've always wanted to do. And it came, and it's been a great journey.
Nice. And now he is the franchise CEO of the West Coast. He handles our delivery portion of the business, and the delivery portion of the business is the Uber of business delivery. It's amazing.
Exactly.
And Kashif, I'm going to hand over to Kashif next, Mr. Kashif Holt. He handles our luxury apartment portion of the business. So, Kashif, how did you start with us?
Well, you know, Riz, you are a spontaneous guy, you know, so the first thing he did
You don't
was
say.
First thing he
love
said
that. I
was,
love that.
hey, listen, I have a great idea. We need to meet. So after speaking over about meeting for about a couple of months, we finally sat down. No fancy meeting at all. We was just in his kitchen. He pulled out a piece of napkin. He said, this is what we want to do. This
On a
is
piece
the
of
drip
napkin?
on a piece of
Oh, I
napkin.
love that.
You know, and he just started breaking it down to me. And at first I was just wondering, like, what direction is he going in? My background is moving industry. So what I realized is moving is you have the opportunity to move somebody one time or maybe 2 times, but having a delivery service is something that I always thought about doing as well because it's a lucrative business. It's something that can actually do every single day. So once he expressed the opportunity to me, I was just excited, and right away from that napkin, I knew that it could be something a lot of
still
trees
have that
will get
napkin?
to need. I don't.
If you
I
did,
don't.
we could have framed
Oh,
that.
But-
that would have
that'd
been
be
amazing.
cool.
Yeah.
But the great thing is I have that same vision here, you know, and I'm ready to go forward with it, 10 toes down, you know, and I'm excited. You know, this is definitely something new, but it's right up our alley. It is something that we will really do because we are in the business of servicing people every day, and happy to deliver service and residents on a regular basis is something that I just love to do.
That's wild, right? So East Coast, we got my brother Kashif Holt over here running all these luxury apartment buildings, delivering every single day, right? Again, everything started with an idea. West Coast, we have Elvis, who is started with, 0 deliveries? Nihar, right?
I think we went like a month or two with 0
Yeah,
delivery.
I think after I had come out there to
Yeah.
visit, we actually started like.
Oh, no, it skyrocketed. When
Yeah,
you went
yeah.
down and when you two got together, and you guys didn't know each other before.
No.
There was like a random stranger picked me from the
It
airport.
was. It was.
And now you guys look like matching brothers.
We are now.
Did you even coordinate this?
No.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Maybe.
And then again, Nihar, you have to really bring it home on how the whole concept really started. How did it start for you?
I mean, in all honesty, the way I came, being in corporate finance all my life in New York City for 10 years, I realize now it was nothing more than a paycheck. Even though people say that you can move up in the corporate ladder, it's like that's like the goal that you're brainwashed to kind of that's what society says is like the way that life should move. I realize that the people that are the owners of these companies are the real. Like the real people that they're selfish. They're doing things just for themselves, though, right? On unattainable goals, extra hours of work on other people's dime.
Who
Extra-
hurt you, Nihar?
extra
Nihar, who
hours.
hurt you? Yo, we got to give my man a hug over here.
I will later.
But no, so I realized, in all honesty, that because I didn't want to go through that all my life, I was like, I need to create a company where we can help people, and it's something that we do with friends. It's like it's not work. It becomes like part of your life. It becomes something you wake up and you just it's a daily thing. It's not like it's not a job anymore.
Right.
And when was our first delivery?
October. Remember we went to Atlantic City?
Yeah. So we started the business.
In May.
We launched the website in May.
May of
We
20.
were ready for all this business. 0 business. 0. No, I'm sorry. I think we got like 1. We got 1 and then 2
No,
and then 3.
the first one was
0?
in May we started it.
Oh, we started
In 2020, and then we got our first delivery in like October or something.
October 30th.
It was right
'Cause
after
you-
you left from LA.
Yeah,
then.
right after you left
Yeah,
LA.
yeah. So
Oh,
right
okay.
before Halloween, I remember we got our first delivery.
It was
awesome.
raining, if you remember.
It was wild. We were so excited. We were so happy. And then Elvis got his first delivery. He got 1.
Yep.
And then he got 3 in 1 week. We're so happy. I remember telling my father, I'm like, Dad, we got our delivery. He's like, how much did you make? I was like, well, after we paid our delivery drivers and everything, I think it's $3. He's like, and
But
you're
it was
happy
still a
about
profit.
that? I was like, and that's all yours? Like, no, then I split it with Nihar. And there's transaction fees too. We might owe 3 pennies back, actually.
We're at a negative now.
But what is the commonality between these scenarios? One, we're smiling, we're happy because we understand the struggle. We were talking about 1 delivery, 3 deliveries, 1 city, Atlantic City, 1 county, LA County, a coast, right? And last night, the 4 of us celebrated our 150,000 delivery.
That's beautiful.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
You know?
That's for real.
That was great.
Yeah.
In 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, the first 6 months we had 1 delivery, and within the first year, I think it was 97 deliveries. We were ready to celebrate our 100 milestone.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And so yesterday's party was actually supposed to be 100,000, but by the time we planned the party, put it together, we already reached 150.
Yeah. So that just shows how fast it's moving now.
Yeah.
And again, what is the commonality of all the success? It was not a serious business structure or anything. It was.
But it was still a good structure, though.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean,
It is.
you need some structure, but
Yeah.
it wasn't like we had overbearing goals on that getting. It was more of let's just all work.
Every
for-
business has structure. What made us different? What made us unique?
We all go for the same purpose. We're all striving for the
Yeah.
same.
We talk every single day.
All the time.
Every single day.
time.
You know, and it's. What's your motivation, Kashif, for the success?
Well, I like to see things birth from the bottom, So, I'm excited just to see it from one package, 20 package to 150,000 packages, just to be able to have that vision, to be able to do something great. I'm just all in.
I'll tell you what my motivation is for you. It's for your daughter.
Copy that.
That's my motivation for you. My motivation for you is your sons.
Yeah, they are.
My motivation for you is your future family. My motivation for me
Ziggy.
Our mascot.
is my son
Our
over
mascot.
here.
Ziggy.
The
Yeah,
true CEO and owner of Happy to Deliver.
He said, yes, I am.
But all jokes aside, the truth is a lot of people talk. We've been around these circles a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Kashif were talking last night. I don't have a circle. I got a square right here. 4 people, 4 points. That's all I need. I don't need anything else. Because a pentagon, maybe. There's no camera on him, but my boy Uncle Garg is always in the building.
Always a point in the corner. Always.
But a lot of people talk. Us 4 acted.
Absolutely.
That is what I think is required for a successful business beyond anyone's vision and dreams. When I bother you guys at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
On a regular.
regular.
And then I ignore it.
I was just about to say, not a single one of you guys. For him, it's 12, so he didn't realize, Not a single one of you guys call me crazy. Not a single one of you guys said that I have a obsessive compulsive disorder like my therapist does.
Well, I mean, I don't think we got to call you crazy. We already know there is some crazy,
And all of us.
We all have to have some kind of crazy.
Gotta
to
have
do
some
it,
type of crazy.
I mean, why not? Because
Yeah.
the regular life is boring.
It
Normality
is.
is
It
boring. I
is.
like this.
Yeah,
I love
it
this. I'm doing things with my brothers that it's never about. We don't even talk about dollars or cents.
No.
It just makes sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
we talk about life. It's living.
Absolutely.
So Happy Deliver is more of a lifestyle
Yeah.
than really a business.
Absolutely.
I always believe that if you work hard in something that you love, you're gonna make money. The money's gonna come. But that's just one piece of the pie. If the purpose of your business is to make money, then you're only gonna have one goal. I have much bigger goals.
Absolutely.
The purpose of business for me is happiness, it's friendship, it's legacy. That's worth so much more than any dollar out there.
Yeah,
Well,
you can't put a price on that.
Definitely can't. And I'm gonna piggyback off of Riz for 1 second. Just going back to my daughter, she been with me, with Happy to Deliver from day one with me. And when I presented this opportunity to her, she was excited. So for me to be able to work with her up on a daily basis, communicate with her, having a teenager son or daughter is not
Or a dog.
or dog.
He's
right?
13 now. He's 13.
They don't
so he's
really
a teenager.
they don't really communicate with you.
Right.
So it's like
Unless you communicate with them, though.
but they still won't communicate with you. So to have her
That's 'cause
every
he
day.
Barks. He barks. That's why he
Well,
can't communicate.
hey,
That's the reason.
He's telling you something. So to really have her every day and being able to communicate with her on a daily basis and also able to teach her, that is huge for me.
And I got the privilege of her teaching me today
Yeah.
with the residentials, which I thought was really awesome.
Wild. That was wild. So this was a test run. This is what we said. We said that our platform is successful if an 18-year-old can teach. What are you, 65 now?
108.
Yeah, 100.
42.
Yeah, no. Because, let's keep it real. You're a little ancient with technology. You
I
were
am.
not good at
I
it.
was not. I didn't even know how to open a laptop when I got it.
You couldn't even set up your Apple Watch.
No, actually, I
You
did
said
it today, though.
Yeah, you didn't turn it on.
But what'd you think about this is the first time you used it. What'd you think about the Happy Deliver residential platform?
It was great. It was easy, simple. I mean, you did it, and it was right there.
And how amazing was it that your friend's daughter?
That was actually the highlight of the day. I was like, oh, this is cool. I'm like, all right.
I hope she wasn't intimidated. She looked like
No,
she's
no,
cool.
no.
in charge.
She's yeah.
I think she's your boss sometimes.
She is.
Yeah.
And you don't understand, right? Me being able to have her work, I save a lot of money because now I can pay her to buy her own stuff.
Yeah.
Instead of me having to pay for hair and that, I still have to spend a little bit of money.
Yeah,
make
you
you
got a
feel
teenage
really
daughter,
good.
my friend.
But
You
I'm
ain't-
saying it helped out, but you don't understand, right?
whatever helps you sleep better at night.
It's hair, it's nails, it's makeup, it's constant Ubers, Uber Eats. I'm like, I need Encore to be her daddy. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? That's something that I want to do. That I love
Have
about
Uncle
you.
be her daddy.
No. Meaning having my kids helping me out. You know what I mean? My oldest does help me out, do deliveries here and there, but he's like, okay, fine, Dad. You know.
I just want to let you know he will see this podcast.
It's all right. Doesn't matter. But I'm hoping that one day, like you said, legacy. That we live. And I tell them, like, I hope that one day you guys can have your own Happy to Deliver or take over if something goes wrong with me, or whatever, that they take over the business, which would be great.
What's the goal? Nihar, from your side, what's your future goal?
I mean, the biggest thing I think is just the journey of this. It's one of, like, I guess a goal for me to see, like, think about it, the four of us besides me and you. I didn't know these guys.
Nah.
And we're basically like,
Well, it was 2, right? Then it was 2. Then it was 3.
yeah, then it was
Now
4.
it's 4.
It's 4.
Yeah, and I mean, like you said, we talk all day long. So that's just the part of the legacy, this journey to get there. And I mean, the end goal is to see where we could take this. I don't really have it like let's take it as far as we can.
I don't
What
see
about your
limits.
emotions? Though?
I don't see limits to this.
What about emotions? Did it give you like an emotional roller coaster being? Being a CEO of a company like this? There's the risk of the unknown.
Well, I mean,
You come from a great corporate background. You have a great career.
yeah, but everything's preset for you in this corporate America, right? Everything's already pre-laid out for you. Here, it was like walking in. It was like walking into the fog and just clearing it yourself, which is really what I think is why I'm so interested in seeing how the journey goes.
You didn't feel stressed by it. You didn't get anxiety.
Of course, everyone has stress and anxiety.
Heck yeah,
but
a lot.
it's how you overcome it.
How did you overcome it?
A lot of late nights.
Late night candlelights,
Yeah.
working
Sure.
out in the gym.
A lot of vacations.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, my personal goal for Happy to Deliver is that we have such a fleet all over the world. Wherever we land, one of our people will be there. Packages will be delivered by Happy to Deliver, not Amazon. We are partners with Amazon. We will alleviate their stress, and that they will trust a company like us to handle all their packages all over the world.
All I think about is we're going global, baby.
All
you know what
day.
I'm saying? All day.
All day.
That's exciting. There's not too many businesses that can say that.
What about you, Elvis? What's your where do you see in the future, especially from the West Coast side? What would you like to do different? What would you like to add on for Happy to Deliver?
Well, now that this residential thing is a whole new excitement for me now, because now that I got the regular deliveries at home,
Yeah.
like I'm like, okay, I'm getting it now. The
He
deliveries
got it
are
on
coming.
lock.
Yeah.
Kashif, you got to learn from him.
Yeah.
Before he
Got it.
flies back out, he got it on lock.
But let me tell you, it was a lot of stress
Yeah.
because trying to satisfy clients is something I've never done before, because all I was, like I said, I work construction. Here's a plan, make it happen, go home after you're 8, and boom. I never had to figure things out myself.
So do you believe anyone can have their own Happy to Deliver franchise?
Ooh, I don't know about just
Do
anyone.
you need to have a college education?
Oh,
Do
no.
you have X amount,
No, not at all.
a certain skill set? Do you need to be an F1 racer?
You gotta be hungry.
I think they have to believe.
You gotta believe. You gotta believe in the
it.
same dream that we
Yeah.
all have. You know what I mean? Like, there's a vision. Like, when you told me about this, at first I was like, millions and millions of dollars. I'm like, holy crap! Like, this can happen. But going through the process, I was like, damn, are we really even gonna be able to do this? But now, it was so much doubt. So much doubt. I didn't even know what to do sometimes. I would even like close to all of you guys. I wouldn't answer your
I
phone.
remember.
Yeah, I didn't know what to do, man.
So how did you handle that? What was your happiest moment with Happy to Deliver?
My happiest moment. Seeing the numbers rising, hearing my phone go off all the time. Ding, ding, ding. Like,
I can see it in your face.
yeah, I was like, finally, because I was like, how long is it going to take for this to happen? But you told me, like, just give it time. Eventually it'll happen. And then word of mouth started spreading.
Yeah.
And to me, that was amazing. I didn't know the power of social media.
Oh man, our social media does very well.
It's crazy because I never knew. Now, a good half of my clients have been like, oh, I saw you from this person or I saw you from that person.
What about just coming to New Jersey? How many people recognize you without ever knowing you?
I love it. I love it. Because, I like being a center of attention sometimes, but
Where do you think that came from?
and from us.
Yeah.
from us.
From all the things that we did.
Yeah.
The,
Well, because we're proud of each other, you know what I mean? It's like we show each other off. Like, this is my partner, this is my partner. But I love the fact that I'm like, now we're family. You know what I mean? I mean, we've come along, you know, from a long time. But Nihar, and now, you know, all of us were like, it's a brotherhood, like you were saying, you know?
Yeah.
What about you, Kashif? What was your happiest moment with Happy Delivery?
I believe my happiest moment was the second building.
Oh, nice.
The second building.
First one's always the hardest.
The first building was just like, okay, let me see, you know. But then the second building was like, I don't have to see anymore. I see it.
So
you know.
for everyone that's going to be viewing this, can you explain what you mean by second building? What does a building mean?
Okay.
Can you explain what he did for his deliveries? What is it that we do? Because it gets a little confusing
Got
on
it.
the apartment side of the Happy Delivery. Why
Got
don't you
it.
explain to
Got it.
everyone?
Well, we have multiple buildings that we are in at the current moment, from Morristown, from Berkeley Heights to Woolbridge. So we started off at
Well,
one
that sounds
location.
beautiful. When you start naming cities,
Yeah,
like,
you
let's
got to
go,
start
baby.
naming. Oh yeah, New Rochelle. You know. So once we started in Mount Clear, the contract was small. It was very minute. You know. So it was like, okay, you know, we're here, but what's next? You know, so once we got to our second location, where now we're servicing more residents, you know, we probably started off with servicing 300 residents. Now we're serving 800 residents. So now it just really jumped, and it really got me really excited.
Heck
you know,
yeah.
and then going from seeing 100 orders to now seeing us gross into 500
Seeing your
orders every
100
day.
order was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first 100 is definitely the hardest.
The first 100, we all was like,
Yeah.
wow. But now we pull up the numbers, and we have 500 up on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So let me ask
daily.
On a
you
day.
too, though. How did that make you guys feel, like, when we were like at the 100 finally? You know?
I don't really remember the moment, but I think it was more of, I was more proud of the fact that when you started bringing multiple deliveries on your own, that was, I think, like a bigger success for me, that I was able to instill like the basics, and then you just went and ran with it.
And see, that's what I love.
Yeah.
He's not even concerned about his
I know.
accomplishment. He's more proud of your accomplishments.
Yeah.
And that's the difference, guys.
Nice.
And that's what's going to make us so successful, because we care about the guy to the left and right of us. That's what's more important.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and if we trust in one another, we don't even have to worry about ourselves.
Absolutely.
You know,
Yeah.
and that's a brotherhood.
Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
And Kashif, where do you see yourself in the future? Do you want to add something? Want to expand something? Because right now
Yes.
you're pretty much doing all the deliveries from the front desk to their front door.
Well, you know, we have talked about, expanding. We have noticed that a lot of residents are ordering furniture. You know, so I would like to just incorporate some of my moving techniques and strategies.
So Happy Deliver moving?
That's what
Not
that's
happy
what
to
I
deliver
wanna-
moving,
I wanna do that too.
but more so putting things together, putting together your tables and your chairs, and making sure that your furniture is put together.
assembly.
Incorporate that with the assemblies
That's real service.
within
like, a lot of
the
service.
And when are we
within
going
the
to get
service.
into your town? Because I heard you're the mayor of Newark. You're the mayor.
Well, we are.
Why are we not in Newark yet, my
We
brother?
are working. Well, I put a pause up on a couple of the things just to focus up on.
There's no such thing as pause. I'm on full throttle.
Well, you know,
acceleration.
I
I
try-
removed the
I'm trying to
brakes
take
from
down-
my car, bro.
I'm trying to
I
take
called
down-
Elon Musk. I don't need these brakes.
I'm
Just
trying
go.
to take down. I'm trying to take down a whole elephant right now. You know, we're looking at. I am a logistics manager over at HelloFresh too. So we are trying to kill that contract. We moved almost 1.2 million boxes out of that one building. So I said if we could get 10% of those up on a
0.2
monthly
million
basis,
boxes.
yeah,
So,
and
so that's all deliveries. That's
all deliveries. And what's actually so exciting about that is all the deliveries. Well, most of the deliveries that come from the fruit product is the boxes that I'm personally shipping out myself from my DC. So it's
a good
coming to
feeling.
our building.
Yeah.
So are you manifesting this right now?
Yes, and I've been working expeditiously hard to
I
be able
want
to
you
get
to say
that
it. I
done.
want you to look into the mic, look at the camera, and
Yes.
say what you're about to manifest right now.
I'm manifesting that we're going to at least take at least 120,000 deliveries on a monthly basis.
My man.
At minimum.
Ooh, let's
My
go.
man.
At minimum.
What about Nihar? You always have great things to say. How would you like to close out this, our first of many podcasts?
Yes.
Not sure exactly how to close this out, but I mean, look, we all came from different backgrounds, and the fact that we're in this room together doing this for the first time, and like you said, it's first of many. I'm just looking forward to see where we go from this. It'd be interesting. Right now, we're going to Virginia soon to start another location.
Yes.
It's another state, right?
Virginia.
Go.
So let's see where we go from here.
Ready for Virginia.
So it's a lot of firsts. We're all comfortable. Even this podcast is the first for all of us.
Yeah.
And we're fearless. Full throttle, no brakes, all acceleration.
Sounds like a Fast Five trailer.
Put me in the seat, coach.
But this is real. This is real. I love you guys. Thank you so much for
we
this.
love you too.
Definitely
Man.
love
I'm
you
gonna do
back,
this over
brother.
and over. Shout out to my man Uncle Gar, Flex Studios.
Let's go.
holding down
Thank
Time
you,
to
sir.
deliver, baby.
Podcast
Let's go.
spot over here. Thank you.